Hi, hello friends. This is Jaya Simha welcoming all of you for the Success Talk with Jaya Simha. In this episode, we're going to discuss as to how to inculcate right values in the younger generation. Let me take you back 2 years, and that was when I was leading the Indian contingent as the chairman of the Indian National Memory Council in China. And while I was there in China, I happened to visit the Great Wall of China, one of the seven wonders of the world. And I was asking those people, why did China think of building that wall? Then they told me that in order to avoid invasion of other countries, they built one wall so that no one can ever attack China. When I heard that, I asked them, is it true that after you built China wall, that China was never attacked? They said, no, China was attacked many times. Then I said, how did those people climb the wall and come? They said they didn't climb the wall. Those people gave money. They bribed the people who are guarding the China wall and they came. It means China could build a wall, but it could not inculcate the right values. It is all about in our DNA. There was a man working in a kingdom who was a gatekeeper, who always used to take money, bribe, to let anyone to meet king. When king came to know that this guy is taking bribe and letting people in, king said, I want to change his posting. So from the entrance of the palace, he put him inside the palace to ring bells. Means every hour he is supposed to ring the bells. And that's all his duty is. And in that palace, the king had two wives, and till 12 o'clock in the night, he used to be there with the first wife. After 12 in the night, he used to go to the second wife. And this guy every hour supposed to ring the bells. So after a few days, the king thought this guy will not have any scope to do any corruption. But this guy went to the first queen and said, I'm going to ring the bell little late, maybe 1 hour late, so that you will get to spend 1 hour extra with the king. Can you give some money? He took the money from the first wife. Then he went to the second wife and said, I'm going to ring the bell 1 hour early so that the king can come to you little early. Can you give some money? He took the money from her also. And when king come to know that even he is able to bribe his own wives, what to do? The king took him. He left him now at the edge of one big seashore. Except to the seashore, nothing was there, and he thought that he'll have no way he will do corruption. But 6 months later, when the king went there, he found next to the seashore one big palace, big building. And king was surprised. How did this fellow build the building? Then that fellow told that he was there near the sea waves. Many fishermen wanted to go into the sea to catch fish. And this fellow said to all the fishermen, I am here on behest of the king. I am here to count the tides. And if you enter the sea, I will not be able to count the tides. So you can't enter the sea at all. And when he refused the permission, those fishermen said, no, please take some money. Please let us go. And they started giving money. And what? They thought he was being there to count tides. And with that money, he could build building. It means when you want to be corrupted, when you want to take bribe, no one can ever stop you. And that is there from the day one in our genes now. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, why India is not becoming number one. The question of demonetization, to avoid the black money, to avoid the corruption, and to catch people who are doing mistakes. But the very fact that people are being caught, bankers, now politicians, IAS officers, and people in high position, big businessmen, they're being caught with lot of money. It means corruption is being continued. So unless you change their mentality, now only putting little balm to a wound is only going to be a temporary solution. Where is that actual problem is there? You need to go and attack that particular problem. Once you're able to solve that problem, then this wound won't recur again. And in India right now, we are only focusing on making engineers and doctors. People want to go to America, they want to go to England, they want to make money, me, myself, my family. But there's nobody who thinks about country. Nobody who thinks about my people. There's nobody who thinks about that I would like to help someone. And these qualities have to come from within. And every parent says, yes, I love Gandhiji. He should be reborn. Where? Not in my house, in my neighbor's house. My son should do IIT, should become IAS officer, should go to America, should make dollars. Now, everyone says there should be one more Bhagat Singh, not in my house, in my neighbor house. That's what everyone says, but nobody is willing to sacrifice. So the point here is, now many people ask me this question, how can you change India? I tell you, we can't change India. We can build new India. I am now so many years of age right now, so I've got some thinking and I already got some kind of mindset. So it's very difficult to change. It's like a big tree which is bent. You can't straighten it, but a small plant, you can actually straighten it. Now children are like white paper. What you want, you can write them, right? So right now India has got more than 70% youth below 20 years age. The way you would like to write in their mind. Now patriotism, belongingness, love and care, and then feeling for the nation, and I want to walk in the right direction. I have to speak the truth, and I have to really worship all great people. If you can inculcate those right values right now, maybe 5 to 10 years from now, we may fade away, but then India will be the safe hands, because 5 to 10 years from now, these are the people who are going to vote, these are the people who are going to rule all of us. So 10 years from now, when we become old, and then we know that when you see one young man, he can take our hand and he can make us to cross the road. Else, we are going to be in such a world that people can come and create havoc. They can kill us as well. Because a old man, they see a lot of money, they can come and attack us as well. Now that's the kind of country that we are living in. And that's the only thing is, the way you build one foundation. Without foundation, you can't build any building. Similarly, without inculcating the right values, you can't have any country, you can't grow any generation. So our time has to be spent on not only academic qualification but also inculcating right values, and these have to be done right now in the school and college. Every mother, every father, every motivational speaker has to do, and every one of us who write a book, you should make children to read such kind of books so that they go on to become very good Indians. And 10 years from now, when we sleep, we know that we're living in India, which can show a path to the whole world. Friends, that's what I want to share with you. Next time we shall meet with next thought. Till then, keep smiling, keep celebrating. Have a nice time. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Watch my show on Eagle Media Works. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe Eagle Media Works.